Hello, LegalShield family. This is Don Thompson. It is October. I'm actually here in Ireland, and we are welcoming in our Circle of Champions this week. I came in a few days early, enjoying the west coast of Ireland, the Cliffs of Moher, and everything that Ireland has to offer. And we are so excited about having the Circle of Champions in Ireland this week in Kildare, Ireland, at the K Club. And let me tell you, every time I tell anyone in Ireland where the event is going to be, when they ask, where are you staying? Where are you going? I tell them the K Club. They all have that look on their face like, wow, that is a nice place. So we definitely chose an amazing location for our Circle of Champions trip. We have so many exciting surprises for all of our top leaders in network and solutions as they arrive here in Europe for this very, very special trip. And we're going to be announcing our next Circle of Champions trip in just a few months. So if you didn't qualify for this one, you'll have another opportunity. So make sure you pay close attention in the upcoming months as we announce another amazing location in 2026. But I wanted to share with you that we have an amazing show with you today because we have so many new opportunities for all of you starting today on October the 1st. So, a lot of times we have shows that we have some special incentives, some special announcements that we're going to be making. Today is one of those shows. You're going to want to make sure that every single associate on your team focuses in today and knows exactly what's going on, because there is something for everybody. Whether you're a brand new associate, senior associate, manager, whether you're a senior director or above, there are things we're going to announce today that apply specifically to you. So pay close attention. We've got an exciting show. We're going to announce some very, very exciting things today. And I'm going to start off by making a huge announcement to kick off the show this morning. And that is that we are launching a brand new opportunity for so many of you to join us in the Dominican Republic in 2026 in Punta Cana for our special Performance Club trip that's going to be happening next June in 2026. Now, we have a hit and win going on right now that many of you have already been qualifying, started back in May, where you could qualify for Performance Club every single month. Hit your recruiting goal, hit your fast start goal, your retention goal, and join us on this trip. And many of you are on that path right now. You're in the hit and win, but some of you maybe didn't qualify for the hit and win. Maybe you got in a couple months ago. Maybe you just started in the business, or maybe you fell out of Performance Club and you're looking for a new opportunity. Well, good news. I have that opportunity for you right now. We're launching 2 new leaderboards starting today, October the 1st, that will go for the next 5 months until the end of February. And we have 2 leaderboards. One leaderboard is for associates. We call these the rising stars. These are associates, those of you watching today, who are not yet at the senior director level. So if you're at the associate level, senior associate manager, senior manager, or director level, there's a special category with 50 spots, 50 spots just for you to compete against each other in that division, the Rising Star division. And then we have the Big Hitters division with 75 open spots for senior directors and above. How do you know which category you fall into? Well, it's very simple. What level are you today, October the 1st? Whatever level you are today, if you're below the senior director level, that's your category. If you're senior director or above, you're in the big hitter category. So you know exactly where you are, which you're going to compete in. And that is the division you're going to compete in for the remainder of the competition. And you have the opportunity to go out, recruit new associates, help those new associates fast start qualify, help your new associates go to manager in their first 45 days. And you have bonus opportunities as well as we go through the competition. So start recruiting new associates. You also get $1 point for every $1 of new premium, network premium that you enroll. So if you have $1,000 in new network premium, maybe you have, 4 brand new associates that you recruited. That's another 1,000 points at $250 a piece. You have 2,000 points. You're on the leaderboard. You're competing. And so pay close attention to the flyer that is available today. Look at the rules. Know exactly how you earn your points. Like I said, we're going to have some bonus opportunities as well throughout the incentive and competition. But bottom line is, if you're out recruiting new associates, enrolling new members, helping your new associates fast start qualify, helping your new associates go manager, you're going to be on that leaderboard and you're going to be competing for these trips to Punta Cana. So super excited. That's 125 new spots that we just opened up to Punta Cana for all of you to start competing today. So go download that flyer so you know exactly how you're going to be competing. Hey, let's go ahead and roll a video on our PC trip so we can see how exciting this is going to be in the Dominican Republic. Well, like I said, we're so excited to have you join us in the Dominican Republic in 2026. So make sure you focus on those leaderboards. And by the way, we're not done. Later in the show today, for those of you that are Ruby associates, you're focused on opening new groups. You're focused on small business. You're going to have some new opportunities as well that Melissa Peters will share with you today to go to the Dominican Republic. So stay tuned. We have more exciting news coming on the trip for 2026. But I want to talk about some other exciting news that we have, and that is on our getting started right process for brand new associates. You know, we have had many different programs that we have worked with new associates on through our Fast Start training program. And we're so excited to have launched a few months ago back into live in-person Fast Start training classes. And as a matter of fact, we really wanted to give that a big go when we launched it about 4 months ago. So we had the opportunity that if you went to an in-person Fast Start training class, that you would actually earn double the Fast Start bonus. And that was a huge success. And we're really excited about the number of people that attended live in-person classes. As a matter of fact, we've had over 350 classes, in-person classes throughout North America since we launched that new in-person program. So right now, about 50% of new associates are going virtually. About 50% of new associates are going to the in-person class. And we want to stress the importance as we continue on with these in-person classes. Now, the double Fast Start bonus for going to an in-person class has come to an end. That ended yesterday on September the 30th. Now, if you did go to an in-person class in September and you're still in your Fast Start qualification period, you can still qualify for the double bonus as long as you attended the in-person class in September and you're still in your Fast Start qualification window. But for new associates that haven't yet attended an in-person class, that opportunity for double Fast Start bonus has come to an end. But I want to stress that you still get paid more money when you go to an in-person Fast Start training class. Why is that? Because our data shows over the last 4 months that associates that attended in person Fast Start qualified at a rate 20% higher than associates that went virtually. Which means that when you encourage your new associates to go to an in-person Fast Start training class, in effect, you're increasing your bonuses by 20%. The new associate success rate goes up 20%, so they have a greater chance of getting their bonus. The sponsor is earning more bonus. The upline senior director is earning more bonus. The upline executive director is earning more bonus. The upline platinum executive director is earning more bonus because our data shows that 20% more people Fast Start qualify when they go to an in-person Fast Start training class. So don't let, one incentive coming to an end in any way deter you from driving your new associates to the in-person class, because the data clearly shows that they are more successful when they go to that class, which unleashes more bonuses for every single one of you. So we're also still going to have the opportunity when they go to an in-person class to get a free ticket to the next Super Saturday. We call that the golden ticket. and even an opportunity to go to a small business, small group certification class as well. So there's still going to be a lot of great reasons to go to those in-person Fast Start training classes. So the double bonus has come to an end. The other thing that's come to an end is the Ignite Starter Pack. So we were handing out that Ignite Starter Pack for a few months to those associates who got their very first membership sale in their first, during their Fast Start qualification period. Now, if you're still in your Fast Start qualification period right now, and you do get that membership sale and attend the class, we're still going to send the Ignite Starter Packs to those associates who started in September. However, any associate that starts October 1 and beyond, we're no longer sending out the Ignite Starter Packs. But what we are going to announce today, I think, is a game changer in helping even more people Fast Start qualify. And that is starting today, October the 1st, we are moving the window of time that a new associate has to Fast Start qualify from 20 days to 30 days. So why are we doing that? We want to give new associates the opportunity to attend an in-person Fast Start training class, to properly set up their private business reception and have you come over and help them launch their business, to do some sit-down presentations. And we want the retention of the business for brand new associates to be fantastic. And we feel that giving them just a little bit more time allows them to properly do presentations, follow up with those presentations, have a private business reception, go to the in-person Fast Start training class, and still get their 3 members and 1 associate or 5 members to Fast Start qualify. So starting October 1st, all of our collateral is going to be updated to say that you have 30 days to Fast Start qualify. Now we're going to track this for the next 90 days, and we'll make a determination on January 1 if we go back to 20 or we leave it at 30. But for the next 90 days, we're going to give new associates 30 days to Fast Start qualify. That should mean more people Fast Start qualifying, even more bonuses being paid out to new associates, even more bonuses being paid out to those upline leaders. And so we're super excited. And just to remind you how the bonuses are paid out, we do a 10-day review on new associates and their sponsor when the bonuses are paid out. And then the upline senior director and executive director have an additional 30-day review just to make sure that we know that that business is good, that's helping them Fast Start qualify to pay out those upline bonuses. But again, 30 days, a big deal. So make sure you're communicating with your team. Now, what about associates you're going to ask that are right now in their 20-day window? Any associate today that is in their Fast Start qualification window, maybe they were recruited on September 25th, September 20th, those associates will be reset to 30 days as well. So everybody wins. No one's feeling like, oh, I had 20, but now they have 30. Anyone in their Fast Start qualification period right now has 30 days to Fast Start qualify. So take advantage of that. Work with a sense of urgency. Don't wait just because you have an additional 10 days. Work with a sense of urgency. Help them set up their private business reception. Help them do those presentations and help your new associates Fast Start qualify.
Hello, LegalShield family. My name is Carol Dickens, and I'm here to congratulate our newest Fast Start qualifiers. They have reached the senior associate position within their first 20 days of being in the business. We also want to congratulate our newest managers. They have reached the manager position within their first 45 days. So family, let's show everyone some love by putting it in the chat. Congratulations on building your business, and we look forward to seeing each and every one of you over the top.
Hi, I'm Taka from Seattle, Washington. My big why for involving myself with LegalShield are my families, whom I love so dearly, my friends, my neighbors. Watching and listening to their everyday life crisis made me want to help them by showing them the LegalShield plan. My second why, I have seen the opportunity. If I keep sharing to people, I also will be rewarded. So I encourage each and every listeners to do the same. God bless.
Hello, everybody. This is Latoya Robinson, heavy on the Smith. I am proud to say that I have now advanced to manager within my first 45 days. I previously advanced to senior associate within my first 20 days. And so I am looking forward to my bonus. What I did was just, first of all, I used the membership myself. And so by being so excited by using it, I was just so happy to just keep inviting people to videos, following up with videos, using my third party sponsor, to speak to the people when I make the videos. Just kept, going out to places any chance I get, talking to people about LegalShield and just sending them videos, following up with them, and eventually just telling people how important it is for them to protect their family. They started signing up and also with telling people how happy I am about receiving these bonuses also made people want to sign up and become associates as well. So that's part of the reason why I am now now a manager, hoping to be senior manager pretty soon. So I just want to thank my brothers, especially Sean Smith, my little brother Leon Gordon, and all my team that have been supporting me and that will continue to support me. I also want to thank my the big people that inspire me as well, as far as Mr. Self and Mr. Hunter, Edmund Hunter. And I was very much inspired also by going to all of the meetings that you guys have, the meet and greets, going to super regionals here in Indianapolis. I went Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so I was very much inspired. Just staying locked in, tuned in, it'll help me and it'll help you, and it'll help you all too. So thank you for this acknowledgement, and I look forward to many more.
LegalShield family, Daniel Gonzalez here from the great state of Florida. Did you know that Performance Club is LegalShield's longest standing incentive? And it's amazing because it rewards simple daily activity. It is a point system based on 150 points, and everyone can participate in the Performance Club. Now, I'll explain why in a minute you want to participate, but getting in the club is easy as, selling LegalShield plans. Dollar for dollar, 1 for 1, you get a 1 point for every premium dollar that you sell. You also get 50 points when you bring in a brand new recruit into your business. You find a brand new business partner. You also get 50 points when you help that brand new person fast start qualify. You also get 50 points if you are in our solution space and opening a qualified brand new group. So getting the points to qualify for the Performance Club is really a variety of ways you could do it and available to everyone, but you definitely want to dig deep and make sure you're doing the daily activity to stay in the club regardless of how you're getting your points. I would get with my sponsor or my upline to map out a plan if you're not currently in Performance Club to get in and stay into the Performance Club. And this is why there's a monthly bonus attached to it, right? After your third month, you're going to start receiving a $200 monthly bonus as long as you stay in the Performance Club. After a year, they up it to $300, and then they up it again to $400. After 2 years, they up it again up to $500. After 3 years, this is amazing, folks, for going out and doing what you were going to be doing anyway. It's a phenomenal bonus. Now, get this. As a sponsor, right, or as an upline, if you are a qualified senior director, you now also get a matching bonus on anyone in your downline, right, that is also receiving that 3-month to 1-year bonus of $200. When they've received that $200 bonus, you receive a matching $200 bonus. So family, please help me recognize everyone that is in the Performance Club and receiving a bonus and receiving an upline bonus as well.
Hey, LegalShield family, Melissa Peters here. Happy October. I am thrilled to be able to announce two incentives starting October 1st that I think all of you not only personally want to understand, but want to share with your teams, especially some of the newer people to our teams that think, well, maybe I'm locked out of the opportunity of going to Hard Rock in Punta Cana in June. They're not locked out. We have a lot of opportunity. So we're going to start with the Punta Cana Full Service Leaderboard. As I mentioned, this is for Hard Rock, June 9th through the 13th. Now, we launched this incentive back in June, and we've been obviously tracking all of your numbers on the Full Service Leaderboard that's on the home page of LS Engage. But if you notice, this flyer has been updated. Not only are we going to take the top 50, we've added 25 additional spots. So we're taking the top 75. Okay, this is exciting news, family. Now, let me talk to you about how to qualify, just in case you haven't paid attention to where you're at and you're like, I really want to go on this trip. Now's the time to buckle in. Okay, so it starts with your personal premium. Anything that you write, we're going to calculate as your personal premium. All of your network premium, all of your add-ons, all of your CDLP plans, small business plans, and group premium will calculate at a 50%. Okay, so now we've got our base points. Now we take those points, that premium dollar rate is now our base points. We're going to multiply that by the number of recruits, and that's going to give you your total base points. Now this is exciting. So understand, anything that you write and what you recruit is how we calculate. But you can earn additional points. You can earn 500 additional points for every small business plan that you write. Small business owners, they need our service, family. Let's get out there and educate them on how to protect that small business. And also, we get 500 bonus points for every qualified new group that we open. Once again, exciting, because when we're talking to a business owner about protecting their business, we can also talk to them about protecting their families. We can talk to them about protecting their employees and their families. So heck, why not start knocking on those doors? We can write a lot of premium in those small businesses. And then we also have 500 bonus points for every Fast Start qualified associate that we personally recruit. And if you look at that leaderboard, I can guarantee you those bonus points are adding up and ranking people up on that leaderboard. But there's a few other things that are required activities that you must make sure you check the boxes on. Okay? Because you may be at the top of that leaderboard, but maybe some of these boxes are not checked off yet. So the first thing is you must write at least $1,000 in personal premium. That's a must. The second thing is you must have 3 new recruits who have a membership. And those 3 new recruits, if you're actually going to count this new recruit as one of the 3, they must personally also write at least 1 membership. And that's really exciting to me because not only do we want to recruit an associate with a membership to our team, but we want them to get active. And so in order for them to count as one of the multipliers, right, they need to make sure at one of those 3, we need to make sure they have at least not only a personal membership, the new recruit writes a personal membership. We must open at least 2 new groups, right, during the incentive period, as well as sell at least 1 small business plan. We can all do this. And also must be Performance Club qualified from June 2025 to February 2026. And you say, well, Melissa, I thought new people could qualify. Well, family, they can. Because starting October 1st, we are now resetting Performance Club qualification for this incentive trip. So if you start qualifying October 1st of 2025 and you go through February 26th with PC qualification and you earn and hit all of these things on this flyer and earn one of those top 75 spots, you, my friend, will actually earn your way to Punta Cana. Now listen, there are of course some persistency requirements as well as having LegalShield Advantage. So make sure you pull up the flyer and you read all the details. The next incentive is a brand new incentive, and this is for our Ruby associates. Who are Ruby associates? Well, if you're an Emerald Elite or a Sapphire Elite, our top solutions producers, well, you're not a Ruby. If you're one of our licensed agents, well, you're not a Ruby. For all other associates, this is for you. So our new Ruby group getaway, October 1st, 2025 to February 28th, 2026. The top 25 on this leaderboard can earn their way to Hard Rock in Punta Cana as well. So how do we do this? Well, it simply says you must be a Ruby associate, which I described to you what that is. And whether you're Ruby, Ruby qualified, Ruby elite, I'm talking to you. We must have a minimum of 3 qualified new groups, which means at least 2 unique memberships and $150 in premium for that group. And if there is a tie on the top 25, the one who has the most group premium obviously will rank the highest in the event of a tie. Family, this is exciting news. We have new associates that have joined our team. We've reset the PC on the full service Punta Cana leaderboard. We've opened up the opportunity for our Rubies who are out there now talking to the business owner about their business, about their employees. And if you open up these new qualified groups, the top 25 can earn their way to Punta Cana. Now listen, once again, there's additional rules like your persistency and LegalShield Advantage. All of that is listed on our flyers. Make sure you get those flyers. Make sure if you have any questions, you reach out to us at Full Service Training at PPLSI. And we look forward to watching you rank on these leaderboards. Have a fantastic month.
When you have questions or problems that you need answers to right away and you can't get them because you don't have access to an attorney, then it's kind of like not even having rights. I believe that the best decisions that we make are after knowing 100% of the facts. And so I have peace of mind for my family and business knowing that I can get 100% of the information and make the best decision for myself, for my family, and for my business. I don't have to think about how much money I have in my bank account or credit limit I have on my card. I can just tap the app and start seeing results right away. When I realized that I could pay the same price or very close to what most people pay for 1 hour of a decent attorney's time, and I could get a whole law firm for a year and never have to think about what it costs to reach out for consultations, is a no-brainer. Usually when there's a problem in business, your personal life, family life, we tend to want to make decisions really quick without thinking about the long-term effects of that decision, and knowing that I have access from my phone to my law firm anytime I need it. I can easily just tap the app and request a call for what I need answers for or solutions to. And having that access and being able to get that right away gives me the ultimate peace of mind, knowing I'm making the best decisions for myself, my family, and business.
Guess what, LegalShield family? I got a golden ticket. Woo! Let me tell you something about these golden tickets. They're amazing. And I want to let you know how you can earn yourself one of these golden tickets. You see, when you're brand new in our company, we don't just say, all right, welcome to LegalShield, now you go get them. No, no, no. We're going to put you in a 3-hour fast start training class where you learn the ABCs, the 1, 2, 3s, and how to have success in this company. You gain some company knowledge, some product knowledge, you learn to pave to your way to success system that we have here. You learn about the compensation plan, and you'll learn how to fast start and manager bonus qualify and more. All these amazing trainings you're going to get from this class. Now, if you're within your first 45 days and you've never taken a fast start training class before in person, then you're going to earn the what? The golden ticket. And this golden ticket is the gift that keeps on giving, family. I'm telling you that one right there. So with this golden ticket, you attend any Super Saturday event within 60 days of having this ticket in your hand, you get free admission to the Super Saturday event. And again, Super Saturday events are huge. This is where you get a chance to really learn some cool and incredible things and meet some amazing people at those events, okay? Super Saturdays are not something you want to miss. But this ticket gives you free admission there, okay? So that's pretty cool. Now, after you've attended the Super Saturday event with this free ticket, it also gives you admission into a full service training class where you get a chance to learn how to use the whole entire wheel of opportunity when it comes here to in the world of LegalShield. And so, like I said, this is the gift that keeps on giving.
Hey, LegalShield Family, Edika Funderi coming to you from Indianapolis, Indiana. Today, I'm so privileged to talk about Build Your Dream program. LegalShield had come up with this awesome incentive program called Build Your Dream. How does it work? Achieve a new rank level of senior director and above 3 months in a row, and you receive a big bonus. Not only you're gonna earn a big bonus, but if you help your team to reach senior director and above, they're also gonna earn a big bonus. But here's the good news. Not only you already got your big bonus, but you also get a matching bonus. There is some of the requirements of a minimum recruit for the whole organization, performance club, and also, retention minimum of 65% for the whole team. Here's my tip to you. One, work with your team to make sure they watch all those retention. Number two, follow the system. PAVE system is the best, hands down. Number three, make sure they do all those activities, especially income producing activities. With all those activities in my team, when we did it together, when I was going for my big goals, number one, I needed the money to pay for my baby college, who just graduated in May, now in college. So I got enough money to pay for the college. Number two, I helped my friend who's in my team, Emma Francis, to reach his ring level of $100,000. He just got it last month. I was able to earn my ring, and now my biggest dream was to be part of the Circle of Champion, which I just did. So now, please help me to congratulate our newest Build Your Dream bonus.
Hey everyone, I'm Joe Gerritsen, and I'm a product manager here with LegalShield, and I'm excited to share a new tool with you. We've noticed that many of you have been calling associate support to get information on applications you've submitted. We get it, we love talking with our support team too, but application status? This is information that should be available to you online anytime you need it. So with that in mind, we've put together the application dashboard. It's a new tool that's available to you right now in Associate Office.
Let's take a look at this new dashboard. You can access it in a few different ways. You can click on the applications link in the left navigation menu. You can use the Submit Application card at the bottom, or you can use the new Quick Action link at the top. Once the dashboard is loaded, you'll land on a view of your personal applications. You'll see near real-time status on each application, when it was created, and who the new member or associate is. You can use the search field to search for a specific application by name, or you can use any of the quick filters across the top to find exactly what you need in seconds. You can click on any column header to sort the data by that column, and you can also add or remove columns based on the data that you want to see with just a few clicks. Do you run reports in other tools? No problem. You can export the data you need when you need it. Another great feature of this dashboard is you can see all the applications your organization has submitted by toggling to the Organizational tab. Here, you can easily see current status, which associate on your team submitted the application, and who made the purchase. Still need more details? Click on any application and dive into the Complete Application Details screen. You'll get comprehensive information on the member or recruit, real-time status updates, and full order details. This dashboard provides near real-time information and is available to you 24/7. No more waiting for business hours, no more phone tag. One last thing, and this is important. Is there a piece of data you're looking for but can't find?
Some other feature you'd like to see on this dashboard? Click that feedback button in the bottom right. That comes directly to our team. We do want to hear from you, the good, the bad, and maybe the ugly. In fact, some of the features coming soon to this dashboard came directly from associates like you submitting feedback through that link. So the next time you submit an application and think to yourself, has that processed yet? Was that maybe a reinstatement? Remember, you can check this application dashboard anytime. Save those support calls for those more complex issues when you really need that human touch.
This next recognition celebrates our top incentive bonus earners in 2025, also known as our bonus busters. These associates are earning bonuses by helping new associates on their team fast start and manager qualify. They're earning bonuses for personally qualifying for Performance Club every month and by helping those on their team Performance Club qualify. And finally, they are earning bonuses through our Build Your Dream Incentive program, whether as a qualifier or as a qualified upline leader. Did you know that this leaderboard for Bonus Busters is located on the dashboard of LS Engage and you can track where you're at on this leaderboard? Check it out today. And now, let's recognize the top of the top and celebrate our Bonus Busters.
Well, hey, LegalShield family, Will Dads are here, one of the many ring earners here in the world of LegalShield, and I have the privilege of speaking to you all about the importance of live events. By the way, live events are crucial to building a successful LegalShield business. Matter of fact, I'll be bold enough to say that most people who are having amazing success in this business all attend live events. No lie, okay? Trust me on that one. And so I'm going to share with you a few reasons why you want to make sure you're attending your live events on a regular basis. Number one, you get a chance to earn while you learn. Earn while you learn. Well, when you go to a live event, 9 times out of 10, you're going to bring a prospect. That prospect is going to see a professional presentation, learn about our services, learn about our compensation plan, and they're going to become a part of what we're doing here. So they enroll, and guess what? You earn some income right there. Congratulations, okay? But in addition to that, you're getting a chance to learn how to become a master presenter. Why? You're learning from the people who are presenting on a regular basis, and before you know it, you're presenting in front of the room, right? Amazing. You learn how to present. Earning while you learn. Second reason why you want to make sure you're at your live events are for the stories. We have a saying here in the world of LegalShield. Facts tell, but it's the stories that sell, okay? And you're going to hear different stories about how the membership helped somebody out and how somebody joined this business. And, you know, because of this business, they were able to have more, do more, and be more. And their family's life has changed forever, right? You hear all these inspirational and motivational stories from being right there at these events. And when you share that with someone, 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, hey, how do I become a part of this, right? You want to make sure you're there for the stories. Third reason why you want to make sure that you're attending these live events is for the community. Let me tell you, they say iron sharpens iron, and you're going to find some of the sharpest people at these live events. You're going to hear from all the executive directors, and you'll meet the Millionaire Club members and the Platinum EDs and all the leadership in your local market. They all attend these events, and now you become a part of that community as well, a place you can call home. Just amazing, okay? So make sure you're attending your live in-person events. Now, speaking of live in-person events, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you about our upcoming super regional event taking place October 24th, 25th, and 26th. Let me tell you, family, it's taking place in Money Making Maryland. That's right, we call it Money Making Maryland because there are a lot of people there making a lot of money, okay? But here's the deal. It's a 3-day power-packed event. The first day, October the 24th, we're going to have an amazing social event that's taking place. I had an opportunity to attend one in Houston, and let me tell you, the energy and the synergy was out of this world. You know, they were light and heavy hors d'oeuvres, and there was a cash bar there. And after all that, you know, we got a chance to hear from two of our amazing seven-figure income earners who literally helped us sign up our prospects who attended that event. I mean, people were signing up all over the place. Trust me, you want to invite your prospects to the Friday night social. No doubt about it. But on Saturday, it's a full day of training, okay? You're going to get a chance to learn from the best of the best in this business. Where else do you get a chance to have all the top income earners, people who have what you want 9 times out of 10, people who have achieved what you're trying to achieve 9 times out of 10, they're all in one place teaching you and showing you what they did to get to where they are. Let me tell you something, you know, it's amazing because, you know, people spend thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars to attend events like this so that they can learn and get the knowledge that they need so they can apply it to their lives and into their businesses so they can go do that which they want to do. But here we are, we get a chance, we have all these leaders. Some of these leaders, people pay lots of money to go and speak at their events. We get a chance to hear from them at our event for what? A registration of $79? I'm just saying, family, you want to make sure you sign up for this. No doubt, that's what I call value, okay? And then, of course, look, on Sunday, the 26th of October, in the morning, if you're a senior director and above, 9 times out of 10, you're going to receive a special invitation only invitation to attend a breakfast with some of the top income earners in our company. If you're fortunate enough to be a senior director and above and you get that email to RSVP, please make sure you do so. That way we can make sure that there's what? Enough seating for you. But outside of that, there's even going to be a full service associate training trained by the best of the best in this business. I'm telling you, family, this is going to be a power-packed event. So you want to make sure that you're there. Number 1, get registered yourself. Number 2, make sure your teammates are registered. Okay. And number 3, that Friday night event, that social, make sure you have your guests in the room. It's going to be a power-packed event. There are people who are coming from all over the country, from the north, the south, the east, and the west. It's going to be amazing. And you want to make sure that you're there as well. So you can go to your lsengage.com and get enrolled from there. You can go through your prospect app to get enrolled from there. I'm telling you, family, don't miss it. I'm looking forward to seeing you real soon at the Super Regional event in Moneymaking, Maryland. See you then.
Hi, I want to share my story, but before I start, I want to say this. I don't believe all cops is bad, but I do believe that we have some bad apples in the bunch. I have some family and some friends who are also police officers. But this particular situation, my wife and I was driving back home, and we got pulled over by 2 police cruisers. The first officer came to the car and asked us, "Do you know why I stopped you?" I said, "No, officer, we wasn't speeding, or I wasn't speeding. We have our seatbelt on. No, I don't know why you pulled us over." He said, "The reason I pulled you over because your light over your license plate is out." Now, I've been stopped before, and if my headlight was out and my brake light was out, I either get a citation, go to court, show them that it was fixed, normally the case is dismissed, or I might get a warning from the officer that I need to go ahead and make sure I take care of that problem, or make sure that I fix that problem. This particular night, I thought the same thing was going to happen. But this particular gentleman asked me, do I want to step out the car to see what he was talking about as far as my light being out over the license plate? And I said, no, officer, if you say the light is out with my license plate, I believe you. Then he said, I tell you what, let's step out the car. And then he started pulling on my door handle. I thank God that my door was locked. At that moment, the other officer jumped out of his car. It was like, what? Is he refusing to get out? At that moment, I hit the emergency button, got an attorney on the line. I explained the situation to my attorney. My attorney asked me, why is he trying to get you out the car? I told my attorney, I'm gonna put her on the speaker, and she proceeded to talk with the officer. The officer said, hold on for a second, went back to his car, wasn't there no more than 3 minutes, came back, gave me a citation for the light being out of the license plate, but then he told me to have a good night. After he told me to have a good night, the attorney was still on the phone with me to make sure that I made it home safely. And to me, that was priceless. So thank you for allowing me to share my story.
This is where you learn from the best of the best. If we want to grow and expand our business at LegalShield, you must be at the convention.
Hearing people's testimonials up on stage, everyone has a different story. You're just not getting that from home.
My mind is blown. The love and the family feel.
Once the mind expands, it's no contracting back. I am definitely ready for New Orleans. I'm registered and I'll be there.
Hi, LegalShield Associates. This is Corey Muhammad, Regional Vice President, as well as ring earner and Millionaire Club member. And it's time to recognize associates that have earned the LegalShield ring. The LegalShield ring program works like this. When you've earned in a 12-month rolling calendar a certain amount of income, then you're awarded and recognized with the LegalShield ring. So it starts at $50,000 in the 12-month period, then it goes to $100,000, then $150,000, $200,000, and $300,000, and $400,000, and $500,000, and $600,000. It actually goes in increments all the way up to a $3 million ring. So it's now time to recognize and celebrate associates that have earned the ring or earned a new ring level. Let's take a look.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gail Warren, and I hail from the great state of Ohio. Actually, I live in Columbus, Ohio, and I am a regional manager, and so excited to earn the $50,000 ring. What it actually means to me is validation. I spent a lot of years with this company, helping a lot of people, making money for myself and my family, but most of all, putting people into a membership that I knew would help them. As a result of that and the hard work of myself and my team, we have earned the $50,000 ring. I can't even express how excited I am for this honor, and I know that there's so much more to come for me with LegalShield. I'm so thankful for my family who has allowed me the opportunity to work a business from home and support me in my efforts. And most of all, I'm so thankful to my mom and my dad. They poured into me everything I needed to know to let me reach for the stars. So with this business, you can definitely reach for the stars. You can definitely have what you say. Write those goals down. I'm thankful to Mr. Brian Carruthers and the Women's Leadership Academy with Elizabeth Gardner. Those two things helped me to get this ring. I'm LegalShield for life. Thank you.
Hey, LegalShield family, Howard and Rebecca Smith. Obviously, I'm Howard. Rebecca's not here right now, but we're super excited to get this 50K ring. Big shout out to my sponsor, John Malott, for calling me and bringing me back to LegalShield. Huge shout out to Mr. Self and our team. But it's not me, it's we. It's not just our team. It's everybody who's been on the stage that I've listened to or been on one of these conference calls or on a Zoom has poured anything into me. Because, guys, the system works. If you plug in, if you're willing to work, you're willing to learn, and you're coachable, it works. We have something really special here. When other companies are struggling, we're having our best month ever, poised to have our best year ever. I mean, we really have something phenomenal. Understand what you have, understand people need what you have, and understand we have a system to deliver it like none other. So we're excited to be back, excited to get the 50K ring, really excited to move forward through all the rings, and just happy to see everybody else's success. But we didn't achieve this because if it wasn't for our phenomenal team, people on our team, if it wasn't for us having a phenomenal company, we wouldn't be here. So we're super, super excited. Thank you again, LegalShield. Thank you, team. Thank you, everybody. But again, it's not me, it's we.
Wow, wasn't that incredible looking at all of those new ring levels and ring earners? But now we're going to recognize the Millionaire Club members. And what is LegalShield's Millionaire Club member program? That means when an associate has earned over $1 million in their tenure with the company, then they're recognized as a Millionaire Club member, or we say MCM. But it doesn't stop there. When you reach new levels of the Millionaire Club, in other words, earn a new additional million, then you can recognize at the $2 million level, $3 million level, $4 million, $5 million, all the way up at new Millionaire Club member levels. So, hey, look, let's take a look at these associates that have been able to make a living while making a difference. Here's the new Millionaire Club members and new Millionaire Club member levels.
It's the empowerment of self-being that you protected in this society that we're living in today, that you have to have access to legal counsel. I feel peaceful. I feel that I have something on my back that is going to support me whenever I need them. When you're getting pulled over at midnight and you have a child with you and you're getting pulled over for a probable cause, and you have access to legal counsel at that time of night, and you call the attorney and get the assistance, and the authority tells you, hey, sir, you can go home that night. I think that's pretty powerful.
Well, hello there, LegalShield family. This is Pamela Carnes, and it is my pleasure today to be able to introduce you to the women in LegalShield. When I started in this business 15 years ago, married, 5 children, corporate career, I was wearing so many different hats, but I found an opportunity that allowed me to work myself out of a W-2 and into full-time flexibility and income. And so I get the opportunity today to introduce you to some women who have done the very same thing. Many of these women are working this business part-time, but they're doing it exceptionally well. We are out here helping more people more often in more ways. And I love our company. I love the fact that they take the time to celebrate, not just tolerate women in LegalShield, but it's a fact that our company actually recognizes many affinity groups. This just happens to be one of my favorite. And so I'm going to turn this over to our corporate office. They're going to share with you the women in LegalShield who are the top recruiters, top producers, and I want you to celebrate them as if it were you. With that, family, let's take a look.
Hello, LegalShield family. My name is Farrah Shelley, and I am super elated to be rolling out and celebrating this month's 40 Under 40 Associates. Now, let me ask you, what is 40 Under 40? Let's talk about that for a second. But think about this. When is the last time your job actually celebrated you or anyone you know under the age of 40 for reaching a certain goal in the company, all while being under a certain age? I'll wait. That's right. I can't recall the last time my job has either. Well, guess what? LegalShield came up with this brilliant idea. Hey, let's celebrate our top 40 under the age of 40 producers who are doing everything in their business in regards to the membership and networking. And that's why we have exactly two categories, right? We have our producers, again, who are going out there and providing the membership to as many people that they can reach, all while being under the age of 40 and being in the top producers in the company. And then we have the networking side, in which we have those associates who are going out there and successfully recruiting like-minded individuals simply because of what they want for their business, for their families, and their goals. So guys, without further ado, please let's congratulate our top 40 under the age of 40 producers and networkers.
Well, I told you kicking off the show that we had some big announcements for you today, and we certainly didn't disappoint. We have opened up an additional 175 spots on the Punta Cana trip for 2026. We have the leaderboard, where we have the Rising Star Division, top 50. We have the leaderboard where we have the big hitters, top 75. Melissa Peters shared with you that we have the opportunity for new groups open for Ruby Associates, top 25. And we've added 25 spots to the full service leaderboard for a total of 175 new opportunities to join us in the Dominican Republic for an all expenses paid trip for our Performance Club trip in 2026. On top of that, we announced that we have now an additional 10 days to help our new associates fast start qualify. And this should help us unlock more bonuses, more opportunities, more success for new associates. We want to see new associates succeed. We want to see new associates get paid. And we want to see new associates go on, not just fast start qualify, but go on month 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, and continue to flourish and succeed in their LegalShield business. We had a ton of recognition today. We have a lot of ring earners being recognized, a lot of level advancements being recognized. There are so many great things happening right now in your LegalShield business. As a matter of fact, right now, we are sitting at about the same production in the network division that we had all of 2024. I mean, think about that. We've already hit where we were last year for the entire year, and we still have 3 powerful months to go in 2025. We've already surpassed how many new associates we recruited in 2024. And we did that back in July. We'd already passed that number back in July. So there's so much momentum going on right now. And there's so many great opportunities, and we're not done. We're going to have a few special announcements we're going to make in the upcoming few days as well on some things that we are doing that is also going to be powerful for our leaders in LegalShield to continue building large organizations. So a lot of exciting things happening, a lot of reasons to really focus in on your business, a lot of reasons to be talking to everyone that you come across about the opportunity with LegalShield. As I mentioned, I'm here in Ireland. We are getting ready to just celebrate with our top champions from all across North America, network leaders, solutions leaders, and we are so thrilled to be here with our Circle of Champions in Kildare, Ireland, as we kick off our big Circle of Champions trip here. So pay attention to Facebook. I'm sure there'll be a lot of pictures shared, and write it on your dream board. If you're not there yet, I'm going to be on the Circle of Champions trip in 2026. Have a phenomenal day, everybody. Focus on your goals. Figure out which leaderboard you're going to make a run on and how you're going to get it done. And we'll see you back here next month for our November show.